Okay. So let's start the next example. Example number 4, question number 4, and the question is given on your screen. You can read first. From the following information of Bhagavad Gita Company Limited, prepare cash budget for 3 months for October to December. So first we prepare the budget and then after one by one we put the figures accordingly. Okay. So this is your blank cash budget. કયા 3 મહિના કીધા છે આપણને? Which 3 months are stated here? October to December. October, November and December. October, November and December. Ready? First of all, opening cash balance. Opening cash balance. Opening cash balance. Opening cash balance કેટલું છે તમારું જોઈ લો. In the month of August, bank balance is given. Whatever bank balance or cash balance, opening balance is 1 lakh. So 1 lakh. Now add cash receipts. Cash receipts. Now in cash receipts, here sales are given to us. He said cash sales are 40% of the total sale. Cash sales are 40% of the total sale. So cash sales 40% of the total sale. 40% કરો તો 40% કેટલા થાય? October na 40%, 2,40,000 into 40%. Tell me the answer.
96,000.
So it's 96,000. In the same way, for the next month, November, 3,20,000 into 40%. ₹96,000 40%. Sorry, 3,20,000 40%. કદાચ 96,000 બોલ્યો, it's wrong. 3,20,000 40%.
1,28,000.
1,28,000. Next, age પ્રમાણે next January, નહીં December, 2,80,000 into 40%.
1,12,000.
Okay. Now collection from customers, debtors. Customers કહીએ કે debtors કહીએ એક જ વાત છે. That's a 60%. એ 60% છે. ચલો એમાં 50% of credit sales are collected in the month after the sales and remaining 50% are collected in the second month after the sales. That means 1 month and 2 months. 50% 1 month. And the remaining 50% 2 months. Okay. So the sales of 1 month, that means start from September. The 2 lakh into 60% into 50%. So what is the amount?
60,000.
60,000. Yes, 60,000. Next one is for 2,40,000. It's a 72, I think.
72,000.
Yes, 72,000. Next, for 320,
96,000.
96,000. Very nice. 96,000. Now next, 50% 2-month credit. That will start from August. 160 into 60% into 50%. But the amount, I think 48,
48,000.
48,000. Then after 60,000, the cross amount, again, then 72,000. Okay, next, your collection is over. Then after any other receipt is there, just check it. There is no any receipt. Uh, this point is not indicate any receipts. This point is not purchase is made for cash. And yes, this is an receipt. You can see. An old machine is to be sold for rupees 60,000 in November. So if you sold the old machine, then cash is receipt in November. So in November month, you can write here sale of old machine. Sale of old machine. And in the month of November, you can write 60,000. Got it? Is there any confusion, everybody? Anybody? No. Next. Income tax is paid. Remaining all things are payment. Okay. Now, the first part of the example is over. Now, the second part is payments. So, here give the title payments. Payments. Now, in payments, the first payment is purchase. You know that. But the purchase is not given in the example. You can see this question. Here, sales is given, closing stock is given, and overhead is given. But there is no any purchase related figures are given. So we are required to calculate the purchase. How it is to be purchased? That is a question. So one hint is given here in point number 2. Goods are sold at 33 and 1/3 percentage of the cost price. So sales is given, gross profit ratio is given. So if you deduct the gross profit from the sales, then you will get cost of goods sold. And cost of goods sold, by eliminating the effect of closing stock and opening stock, you will get the purchase. You will get the purchase. So let's see how we calculate the purchase. Okay, we need to prepare a separate working note for it. Okay, so here in the side we can calculate, give the title calculation of purchase. Okay, let's say how it is to be calculated. So first of all, uh, this months and cells we copied here, copied from here. These are the sales figure. Sales figure is given to us, right? And now gross profit. Gross profit. Next column is gross profit. Gross profit ratio is given to us. So what is the ratio here? It's a 33 and 1/3 percentage on cost price. That means 1/3 of cost price. That means 33.33333 of the cost price. But we don't have the cost. We are having sales. So can you tell me how many percentage of sales if 33 and 1/3 percentage on the cost? જો cost ઉપર 33.33% હોય તો sales ઉપર કેટલા ટકા હશે? Here we are having sales. So we need the percentage on sales, but the percentage is given on cost. Okay, so let's assume cost is equal to 3. Okay, there is no any not necessary that you have to assume 100. Okay, assume those figure on which 33 percentage is easily can be count. So if your cost is 3, if your cost is 3 and the percentage is given profit on cost. So okay, so what is profit? Is one third, one third. So one third of 3, that means 1. Okay, then what is your sales? Sales is 4, correct? So if sales 4, then profit 1. Sales 4, then profit 1. Then how many percentages? Okay, let's see the calculation of the percentage. 1 divided by 4 and into 100. So how many percentage is there? 25%. Got it or not? 25% profit on sales. So here we are having sales. Okay, so let's make the 25% on it. So is equal to 160 into 0.25, that means 25 percentage. Your answer is 40,000. And in the same way, here are the percentage. Here this are the gross profit of all the cells. Okay. Now next, COGS. COGS, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold means sales minus GP. So here this is sales minus GP. Your answer is 120 for the first. And in the same way for the remaining. These are your cost of goods sold. Understood? If you are not getting, tell me. I cannot see your facial expression. Students, are you getting everybody? So these are the cost of goods sold. Now, one more thing is given in your example, that is closing stock. So let's copy the closing stock from here. This is closing stock. I put the closing stock here. So these are your closing stock. And our target is to calculate purchase. Our target is to calculate purchase. Purchase is not given. We are having closing stocks. Closing stock. Okay. Now our formula, you know that the opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock is equal to COGS. Now we are having COGS and closing stock. Okay. And on the basis of closing stock, we can calculate opening stock also. So here we write opening stock. Opening stock. Okay. Opening stock is not directly given in the example, but you know the concept that the closing stock of previous month is become the opening stock of current month. So for September, what is the opening stock? 20,000. Am I correct? Am I correct? For
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
for October, the opening stock is 30,000. Now tell me the opening stock of November.
50,000.
50,000.
50,000. Very
50,000.
good. Okay. And what about the December?
60.
60,000.
60,000. Very nice. Next,
55.
5,000.
55,000.
55,000. Very simple. 55,000. Okay. And there is no any information is given regarding the July month's sales and uh, cost of goods sold and all. So it is assumed that there is no any stock in July, and that's why there is no any stock in August. It is zero. Okay. So now we are having opening stock, we are having closing stock, and we are having cost of goods sold. So opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock is equal to COGS. So COGS plus closing stock minus opening stock is equal to purchase. So here you can calculate purchase. So right here, purchase. Okay. How this purchase is? You can see this amount COGS plus closing stock minus opening stock. Okay. Read the, observe the formula very carefully. Got it or not? Here is the answer. 1,40,000. Understood? In the same way, can you calculate the figure of September month? What is the answer? Tell me. एक 50 में 30,000 प्लस करो ने 20,000 माइनस करो.
160.
160. Let's see. 160. Here is the answer. Correct. Okay. So in the same way, these are the your purchase amount of purchase which are not given in your example. So this is your working note which we needed. These are the purchase. Okay. The amount of purchase we calculated here. Is there any confusion? Anybody? Not at all. So here in the payment, how we made the purchase, let's see here. Read the point number 3. What is saying? Purchase are made for cash. Purchase are made for cash. Okay, no credit period, nothing else, no advance. Okay, and no lag in payment. Purchase is made for cash. That means what? We just require to write here cash purchase. And cash purchase, that's why it is to be shown in the respective month, October, November, and December. And these are the October, November, and December months figure. These are the three figures. Okay, these are the three figures, October, November, and December. So 2 lakh, 250, and 205. So here 2 lakh, 2,50,000, and 2,05,000. Correct? These are the purchase. Let's check here. 2 lakh, 250, and 205. Okay? Understood, everybody? Now next. Now we are having overheads. How to make the payment of overheads? Total overheads include monthly fixed overhead of 10,000, which is paid in the same month, and variable overhead expenses are paid in the subsequent month. Subsequent month, that means next month. 1 month credit, we can say. So first we need to write fixed overheads. So here write fixed overheads, and which is 10,000 in every month. 10,000 in every month. And then after, variable overheads. Variable overheads. And in the variable overheads, there is a credit period of 1 month. 1 month. So 1 month, that means you should start from the previous month. Okay. Means in October, you are make the payment for September. So what is September month overhead? It is 30,000, but it includes 10,000 for fixed. which we have already paid. So less 10,000. So what is the amount you paid?
20,000.
20. Very nice. 20. Okay. In the same way, next is 30. Next is
26.
yes. Very good. 26. Okay. So this is overheads. Now this table is completed. First point is completed. Second point is complete. Third point is complete. Fourth point is complete. Sixth point is also completed. Now seventh point, a new machine is purchased for rupees 1 lakh in November, and the payment of which are made 80% against the delivery and the remaining in the subsequent month. 80% in the month of delivery, that means in the November, and remaining 20% in December, right? So it's a payment. Here we write new machine purchased 1 lakh rupees amount, 80% 80,000 paid in November, and 20% 20,000 paid in December. And here it is zero. Next, point number 8, income tax is to be paid 20,000 in November. Income tax. Income tax in November. Here it is what amounts 20,000. 20,000 in November. So this is over. All the points we have covered. There is no any remaining point. So let's conclude this example. How to complete it? Okay, this rules are not required to get it. Date. Okay. So here is the total payment. Total payments. It's called B. Here it is total receipt. It's called A. Okay. Now A minus B. First we make the total of it. You can calculate yourself. Here is the total 2,30,000, and in the same way total of this three is this. Okay. Everybody have this? Now the next step is closing cash balance. Closing cash balance is A minus B. Okay, let's check it. Sorry. First, you make the total of this opening balance, this receipt side. This is 3,04,000. Now this minus this is equal to 74. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Now 74 transfer here. Now again make the total of this. This is 394. 394 minus 390. Answer is
4,000.
4,000 is transfer here. Total is 284. Okay, and here is the answer 23. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is all for now.